City of Daytona Downtown Redevelopment Board meeting to order. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. Turn this off. Silence your phones, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, yeah, we should do that. Thank you.
Here.
Here.
So we got a quorum?
Yes, fine. Thank goodness.
Maybe.
Maybe. Approval of the minutes. We all had a chance to review the July minutes.
The only thing I question is when I made the decision and corrected the minutes. Should the motion have been to approve the minutes with the corrections, or?
That's how it should be. Approved with corrections. I had to go back and you'd have to listen to the tapes and see what it was for the motion.
Okay,
But that's the correct procedure.
okay. So maybe in the future, but other than that, I move for approval.
Okay, any other comments? Do I hear a second? Moved and seconded. All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Do we have a police report? I don't see one. Presentation, the medicine bar. So we've got a letter and a redemption of the Eve mural grant. This looks like interesting. Is this a presentation by the board? I mean, by the staff?
Yes, hello everyone. We would like to ask Ms. Christie to come forth, and we have a presentation to review. If you all put the presentation on the screen for us, please. So the board should have received a letter from the owners of the medicine ball, and then also detailed description of the mural. You can go to the next slide, please. I can either or. It's there? Okay.
Oh, it's up there.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Christy Hall, the owner of the Medicine Bar. We were looking for some funding to put this beautiful mural up on the building at 115 Myrtle Lane. We're looking to bring in more of a holistic vibe to the area and also call in people from different areas to come into Beach Street. The Medicine Bar is a holistic bar, so we'll be serving all wellness drinks, and we will have a little bit of beer and wine, but the whole point around the Medicine Bar is to bring in community and build community. And we would love to put this up on the building. The building is pretty ugly, so I don't know if you know it. It's kind of in the middle of a parking lot, just a gray building. So we would like to bring some art over to the area to represent the Medicine Bar and what we're bringing.
Okay, and would you please put the slide of the current condition of the building? That's currently what Ms. Christie is expressing of the current condition of the building. There is no character to the building. So as she stated, she wants to enhance the character of this existing building. And as your role on the board is to help us continue to revitalize this area and enhance it with art, but then also just making it beautiful for the people to walk by and then understand the background meaning of this art.
Are you doing more painting on the building other than the mural, or is it just the mural?
So the owner is going to repaint it so that it's a little bit more presentable, and I'm on a rent to own there, a lease to own, so I'm hoping to own the building, and eventually I'd like to wrap the whole thing in art.
Nice.
With wrapping everything, is that in our bylaws of it, or just one major wall?
So just to be clear, the Code of Ordinances doesn't really provide any kind of formal role for this board, but I think staff's bringing this to you for a recommendation, which would go to the city commission.
Okay.
The commission could decide in its discretion whether to fund the public art or not. One thing that this board would need to approve, because it needs to approve it for any mural, is the compliance with the Land Development Code, which, from what I'm seeing, doesn't really appear in front of you today. I don't know if, Ken, that was your intent, but there is a wall graphics approval provision in the Land Development Code. Was it staff's intent to have the board recommend approval as to whether this complies with the wall graphics provision, in addition to making a recommendation as to whether the commission should provide a grant or not?
This is more so for the funding for the grant, for the approval for her to receive the grant.
Okay. So then, under the Land Development Code provisions, you would separately bring this back to the board later on to approve this as a wall graphic, or?
I'm not sure we've done that in the past. We've always,
Section 6.10 of the Land Development Code.
yeah, I don't disagree with that, but all of the murals that we've done in the past, we've just got approval for the grant.
Are you talking about, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Angela Armstrong, project manager, but also the artist, she has all the LDC provisions for the wall graphics. So if I'm not mistaken, you follow all the instructions that we sent you in order for you to provide that wall graphic. The only thing is that it's not included in your packet, but it is it's following the LDC.
All right, and I apologize, I didn't get a chance to talk to staff ahead of this. So, if this is going in as a city grant, it's technically public art owned by the city, and we wouldn't require this to get approval from you as to compliance with the Land Development Code, because the commission has greater discretion in that instance on what they want to allow.
You say you would or would
Would
not
not.
require it?
Would not. Now, in answer to Ms. Cook's question, if they want to wrap other parts of the building around an art, and those are not part of the grant, those other graphics would require approval under the Land Development Code. The approval criteria are pretty minimal in that instance. So, as far as the LDC criteria for wall graphics goes.
And do we have any grant money left? I thought that we were out until October 1's budget.
We are, yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
But we don't want to prohibit her from, making the presentation.
Oh, no, okay.
because
But
if-
you understood that, right?
I do.
That, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's appropriate that, I'm glad to hear that there's already an application as part of the grant, coming in on this, that they have to follow Land Development Code. There's an application for it, and they have fulfilled all those requirements. I think that should be in the package so that our city attorney doesn't have to explain to us what's going on with it, because I remember we had another mural that was on the side of the right near the Italian, and we also had one by the Magic Shop.
Correct.
And I don't remember us talking about Land Development Code at that time, but I guess the important part of the process is that you've already filled out the application, you've met those requirements, been reviewed by staff to have met the Land Development Code requirements. So if it were included in this packet, it would only be a matter of information for us that that had been done. So since Ben brought it up, it might be a good idea just in the future to put it in there.
Just so you know, all of the criteria for whether the city would accept work as part of the public art collection are in section 4.4 of the Code of Ordinances. The work has to have distinctive artistic merit and aesthetic quality, must not contain commercial content other than de minimis commercial content, must have sufficient physical integrity, identity, and authenticity so as to have lasting value, must be reasonably durable against theft, vandalism, weather, and excessive maintenance costs, must not be designed or constructed in a manner that represents public safety hazard. Locational standards, it's got to be visible from the public space. It's only deemed to meet this standard if located outdoors and the public's right to view the work from right-of-way or sidewalk is sufficiently protected. We would require a covenant, running with the land that we have an easement to view the art. So that is considered part of the public art collection. And we would need an assignment of intellectual property rights from the artist to be able to display the work. All that would be worked out in an agreement that would be taken to the commission for approval. Technically, there needs to be compliance with commission policy, but the commission hasn't adopted any specific policies as far as what kind of art it would or wouldn't accept at this point.
Okay, so when it goes to council for final approval, all that information about the application and meeting requirements will be in that packet anyway.
I think so, and again, I apologize, I didn't have a chance to talk to staff, but I assume that what staff is looking for is this board's recommendation that this work would, if painted in the way shown, meet the design standards that I shared with you just now.
The way it's on the agenda says redemption of Eve mural grant. So it would appear the only thing before us is the grant.
Yeah,
Not
that's
approval
it.
of the art.
Yeah.
Right. And you're looking for a recommendation from this board that you would take to the city commission?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was it Christie?
Yes.
Do you have anything else?
Nope.
You like the art? I like the art.
Thank
Is this
you.
the artist?
Yes. This
Marissa? How long is it going to take? 8 months or something? 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8
That's
weeks,
still,
if the weather plays along.
right, yeah, okay. Nice. Who thought it up?
It was me. She gave me some guidelines, but I went with it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How long have you been in the medicine hut?
I'm sorry?
How long have you been in that location?
Oh,
You're just
we're
starting?
just doing the build out now.
Okay.
We haven't opened just yet.
I was going to say, didn't even know it was there, and that's why.
We're hoping to open the end of September.
Okay. Well, I'm into holistic stuff, so I'll be dropping by.
Beautiful. Sure.
Any
With-
comments by the board?
With all of the bright colors, and that west sun is horrible, as you know, or you don't probably know, but I'm sure you know. How long will all these bright colors stay, do you think, or?
It should last for years. I'm gonna get the best quality outdoor paint that I possibly can because of that. I mean, I know it's west facing, so it's gonna be in the sun for the majority of the day. And yeah, several layers, make sure it's really on there, and prepping of the wall obviously plays along with that, so.
Yeah.
Years and
It
years.
is a beautiful design.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You mentioned, I'm sorry, you mentioned you're also using small mirrors on the wall as well?
Yes, yeah, that was an idea I had, where all the little stars are, to put a little mirror, because it will catch the light, it kind of adds a new dimension to it. If that's okay, I'd love to do something like that, make it really unique and really a work of art, so that's the plan.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
So we're approving for a grant, but I don't see anything in here about grant money. We're just approving the grant towards the future?
You would be recommending that the commission approve the grant.
Okay. When the money's available. Okay. So the motion then would be that we approve the application and recommend that the grant request be forwarded to City Commission for action?
Yeah.
Anybody want to make that motion?
I think you just did.
Okay. Is that coming from
I'll
you?
second that
As
motion.
the chairman
he can't make
doesn't
it, he's
move.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
doing
So
the
I
wording.
can formulate them, and then it could be a so move and a second after that.
Carol, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. I'll make it. You're going to second? Okay.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor signify by aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. So the recommendation will go to the council that they approve the grant. And maybe next month we'll find out how much the grant is, so we can just see what's going on.
Yeah, the grant won't exceed $10,000, so each mural.
10?
Yeah, won't
Okay.
exceed 10.
Okay. Well, I think it's worth every penny. That's going to keep you busy.
Thank you. Yes.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Staff reports, Public Works.
Okay, we currently do not have a Public Works report on this month. We'll make sure that you have one on the next meeting. And as far as the redevelopment project manager report, I want to say hello. I haven't seen everyone in months. It's good to be back. As far as with updates, I will provide you as I'm just coming back. This is my first meeting, so I am getting myself back acclimated to my role. But once I do that and continue to get back acclimated, the next meeting I will have a lot of updates for you. I hope to have updates and then also showing you what will the new upcoming fiscal year would look like. And that is it for my report.
Okay.
Comment on that. The 3 staff people did a fabulous job while you were gone. They were extremely busy, being one person short, but they kept us quite abreast, and kudos to the 3 of them for doing such a great job, please.
Yes,
Well said.
yes,
Thanks for bringing it up.
absolutely. I truly appreciate the team for stepping in, and I've been playing catch up on the emails. So I've been seeing a lot of moving parts, but that's what team is about.
So at this point, looks like we've got public comments. I see Joe in the audience. Did you have something you wanted to bring to us, Joe?
He's not hearing.
Just here? And we don't, we have our usual request for questions for what's going on. This was, is it Mr. Ward? Oh, there he is, Elliot Ward.
Hello, everyone.
Hello again.
I was just curious about, I had heard that Thunderbox was going to come to the downtown Daytona Beach area, and I just wanted to know if anybody could confirm that at all.
Don't know, but I'll go there.
What was that?
I can confirm
Wait,
that
Mr.
it
Ward,
is.
what was that now? I missed that name.
Thunderbox is it's a restaurant out in the mall, and they've got deli sandwiches and about,
Doug Martin
100.
and his son own it. It is out at the mall. It is at the brewery underneath the bridge, the Dunlawton Bridge.
oh, that one. Okay, next to
Yeah.
Benedict's place. Okay. Is
So they took over that with the,
that Port Orange?
yes, underneath the Dunlawton.
Wait, you're talking about Dunes?
Dunes.
They
It's
backed
next-
out of that.
Next door to.
Dunderbox backed out of that. A place called Prost went in instead. Dunderbox is supposed to go in the old Kale Cafe location.
The old where?
Kale Cafe.
Oh, okay. So that's the one you're talking about. Thunderbox
Okay.
coming into the old Kale Cafe downtown. Well, it'd be a welcome place. I like their food.
Just have a question. Are you a resident of Daytona, or do you own a business in Daytona? I mean, we like hearing your views, but we just don't know anything, kind of like you come and ask questions, and they're great questions, but none of us knew anything.
Yes, I've been a resident of Daytona Beach for about 35 years,
Okay,
and I've always liked the downtown area. I'm hoping to open up a business there. As they always mention, location, location, location.
okay.
So as soon as I can find a spot that's good for what I want to put over there,
Okay,
then I'm hoping to own a business in that area.
super.
Can you share with us what type of business you want to open?
Like I say, it all depends on the location. So I was first thinking something like just refreshments, something simple like that. Then also maybe souvenirs for the Daytona Beach area as a whole. So I noticed that there weren't any souvenir locations over there, but that was something I was also considering. But that would all depend on exactly what location I could get.
Thank you.
Any board comments?
I keep getting this from the State Commission of Ethics, and I think that Michelle had told me that these do not, this is another group, that the ones we get from the clerk are the proper ones that we fill out. But I mean, they keep texting me and they keep, you know.
The Commission on Ethics
Yes, sir.
will send a message, those kind of letters to everybody who's required to fill out that form. You're required to fill out that form because of your position on the DDA, not because of your position on this board.
Well, no, but this came to vice chair as this board.
Yeah.
So I do it through the DDA, but I think the clerk's office has been doing that versus this paid group though, right?
If you let
I'll
me
leave
take a
you
look at
this.
that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
No more comments? We are adjourned.
Thank you.